Right. Welcome to Razor Radio's 500th show. And that was born from this hate from Steve Smith's One Machine. He asked me to play it today, so we played it. We got all kinds of stuff. How you guys doing, Tanner Puppet? Emily? DJ Mermaid?
I'm doing fucking great.
I'm doing. Oh,
fucking great.
How are you? How are you doing, dude?
I'm
By
fucking
the way,
wonderful. Oh, look. Lazarus Captain in the house. Jason Tyler. What's up, buddy?
Hey, before we get started, I just want to congratulate Andy on 500 uninterrupted shows. So
That's when we cut him off.
Uninterrupted, huh?
Very good. That's a shit ton.
Dude, that's a shit ton. Oh, come on, Andy. Dude,
I'm
I'm proud of you.
I'm
buddy.
good.
That is no small feat, dude.
Well,
congratulations,
bro.
buddy.
Yeah,
that's probably more, that's more than more shows than I've thrown. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Maybe right around the same. I've been doing this since 2012.
Mondays. Those count.
Of course, all the shows haven't been recorded and all that stuff. There were times when we started over at Dash where me and Hate War were doing fucking 4 hours a day for three days straight, you know?
Mhm.
So,
Fuck yeah.
you know, those are just aired. Mhm.
Yeah.
But there's probably 200 or 300 of them that are recorded. And it is what it is. We're doing it since 2012. Since Andrea convinced me to come do the Razor and leave KNEC.com. And I probably did 100 shows over there.
I was gonna say, so how many? So this is the 500 that are actually recorded. Is that what I'm
No,
hearing?
no. 300 of them are about recorded. Like I said, there were days when me and Chris Hate War were starting Los Anarchy Radio with Rick and them at Dash, and we had to fill air. Tom Hazard was doing nights and we were doing afternoons, so we'd do like a 4 hour, 5 hour show Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You know, we were on the
Fucking crazy, dude.
Are we live already?
Yes, we're live.
Yeah, we are live.
Live.
It's been a long week.
Thanks for joining us, Jason.
Let's talk. Jason's first appearance on Razor Radio was at the Poor Kids Mansion during Rump Shaker Fest. We were in the kitchen at the Poor Kids Mansion, looking down over the whole party and everything. That was fucking fun.
That was fun.
How long ago was that? Like 10 years ago?
I think 2014, 15?
If the album was done, it was 2014.
2014.
Yeah. Unless we took like a year to do the CD release, which I doubt.
Well,
we're usually pretty antsy.
You gave me an album, so.
Well, that means, yeah.
2014, I think it was.
2014, exactly. Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Dude, this is your 500 shows are like Jason's 500 shows in like 2 years for the amount of fucking shows he's done.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
Not
how many
anymore,
shows you done in the last year? And I figure, Tanner, you've been on about 200 of them now. Somewhere thereabouts.
I have experience with KTST and what I was doing beforehand, but not 500 shows, not 500 shows worth.
Dang.
Yep.
Fun.
And then,
a lot of preparation sometimes, but it's really fun to do radio, and I always enjoy joining you guys, especially in the live setting. I think those live broadcasts are just awesome because you never know who's going to pop in, what's going to happen, you know, all that good stuff. Of course, I missed like the greatest ever. I didn't go to that Roderick show because I'm an old man and I needed my sleep, I guess. But yeah, I wish I was in there. So next time I know to go if he plays again. Yeah,
he probably will.
Well,
they're opening up again here a little, and
yep.
I got an email about something maybe in the winter. So you know,
I think we're
safer with the big bands and agents. Then there's some kind of safety protocols that are being rolled out that can make people be able to go out safely. So that's a good thing. So hopefully,
well, it depends. It depends what those safety measures are for me. So my definition of a show experience is not like what everybody else's is. So there you go. you know. But no, dude, Jason, by the way, thanks for turning the light on this time. It's great to see you.
Did I? Was I?
Yeah, you were
going-
pretty dark last time.
I think I needed this light on, and it's on today. And I cleaned the
Absolutely.
house too, even though I have a bunch of shit behind me on my desk. But
So how are you health wise, man? It's been
Yeah.
you know, the only reason I felt like shit when I got home, but then I did my stretching and I feel better. I just have to stretch like every morning, every hour, preferably at work or as soon as it starts tightening up on me, and then at night for another 45 minutes. And it's just a pain in the ass. I guess I'm managing the pain better, and I'm able to move a little more, but I'm frustrated, no doubt. It's not fun. It's been 6 fucking months already, so
I'm
it
gonna
is
start.
what it is. I mean, at least I'm alive. At least I still have jobs. I mean, I almost got sent home from both of them in December because I was working in pain and just not having a good time doing that. And I was pretty vocal about it. And, you know, I was running my mouth. And here, you know, luckily I'm still okay. I got through December. I think, you know, we had some time off in December also at one of the jobs. So that probably helped. But, you know, I just think I'm not a guy that can just sit down and chill.
Did you get
know?
your hazard pay?
You're the same way. Like, we like to do stuff. Like, we can't just sit there. It's boring. So I work hard.
That's right.
Are you getting hazard pay now?
You know what sucks about that?
Mm-hmm.
Lakewood is incorporated, and our store, the other Vons that I used to work at, and the Albertsons by the Lakewood Mall are all. We do not get the extra hero pay because Lakewood's incorporated. That's what I was told.
Oh.
That's fucked up.
That sucks.
Yeah,
bullshit.
we had it at the beginning when I first started in April for a couple months. It was a couple bucks extra an hour, which is nice. You know, it's like a normal pay rate there that you can kind of survive off of. You know, so hopefully someday, you know, the cost of living and the wages people can make can be a little more equivalent because they've been really long.
It hasn't been that way since I've been an adult.
Yeah, it's been bad. I mean, we'll see. Hopefully people in charge can do something about it.
Totally.
I got to quit looking at the TV screen again. Instead of my phone screen. It looked like Jason was talking and he wasn't talking.
So, Andy, real quick, you know, what has been some of your favorite memories over the fucking years? Either, you know, obviously let's go what KNAC days. What's one memory that jumps out at you, especially from that day?
Interviewing Ghoul on air with Cabs when they were in character.
Brad,
That fucking rules, dude.
Wait.
And then,
Got on my phone.
No, he flipped the other way.
Oh wow. He did it on his own too.
There we go.
Then give me one with we're at the joint, dude.
Mhm.
Climbing that fucking ladder every
Oh,
time.
Climbing those stairs. I don't know why I'm doing that. Well, there we go. Doyle coming down once, you know, in full makeup. Shit,
right.
that was crazy.
That's rad.
That's one of my favorite shots ever. For other reasons.
For other
What's that?
reasons.
Me flipping upside down?
No, the Doyle shot.
Oh yeah, the Doyle shot. Yeah, he's just fucking. Yeah, and then let's see. Who else did we have down there that was fucking fun? I mean, we always had Kyle hanging out from Dr. No. Tanner, you came down a lot at the joint. Of course, somebody who's going to join us a little later, Michael Bominator, he was down there doing Hellheim Radio on Razor Radio. That's why we invited him today.
I think Andy does it better. Now,
Who else?
obviously, now switching
Who else
to
we have?
Dash. Well, it's now give me one from Dash, dude.
Oh man, there were so many at Dash. Just being having Caton on right when we were approving the Lemmy statue.
Ooh,
That was a good episode.
Working on that, working with getting the Lemmy statue done. Or having Slim Jim Phantom on a couple days after Lemmy died, you know, talk about Headcat. And then
that's cool. I didn't even know about that one.
And having the chicks from England, they weren't the heaviest band, but they were so cool.
Joan of Arc?
what's the little?
Joan of Arc
Yeah, Joan of Arc. Yeah, we did a show with her.
for me, and you guys came down to that, remember?
Yeah, she fucking pulled off the fucking Freebird solo all by herself, man. Fucking just. But
was
she's
a
been
fun
learning from Kelly McGillis from Girl School.
Good band. That's a good band.
Yeah, they're coming back. They keep telling me they're coming back. All the shit I've done with you, Tanner, has always been good.
Dude, I can't even. I don't even think I have a favorite with us. There's just so many. Although I still like the first one we ever did with Steve. I believe Steve was our first guest in the compound. Right?
Yep.
And then the second was
speaking of him, he should.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and Mr. Gaines should be popping here somewhere.
I like the setup that you had at Dash because it had the board and the radio station. But I also like the garage too because I, Batman and
lots of weed.
What are you talking about?
Actually, my favorite way to do it is when we actually go to the shows or go to Grill 'em All.
Yeah,
I really miss that.
Broadcast too.
We've been doing it okay. Huh?
We're gonna do one soon on May 1st.
Yeah. About what? Just a little over a month.
I know, dude. That's gonna fucking roll, dude.
At Stages. The first time being at Stages. Not really.
Malone. Probably shouldn't say that out loud, but you've been there before.
I know. I guess the whole back patio's all been remodeled. Like you finally finished it.
Yeah, they were working on it at what was it? Three Trimmers Never Happened.
The last two Ruin Fests.
Yeah, she had started on it then, but I can't wait to see it.
I guess it
sounds like it came along really nicely. I heard so. I think they have shows this month actually starting over there.
Nice.
And then to have it be Void Vader and Madras as our comeback shows. Fucking yeah.
Nice.
Fuck yeah. Madras. Fuck yeah.
Well, technically it's Madras record release too, even though their record came out last year, because they haven't played a show since then.
No, our record release was like 2 Sundays ago.
Oh yeah, with Diego. That was a very fun experience.
I wasn't invited to that one.
That was a great. I think that was really fun, dude. We should have got Diego to pop in here. That would have been awesome. Now, Andy, real quick, I got to ask you this too, because obviously this is a retrospective of your career here, and all of us are going to be popping in.
But Razor Radio.
Yeah. But
I'm gonna start busting out fanzines and shit.
That's right. But for you personally, doing it in like a studio versus like say a Grill 'em All, what is the main difference that you kind of miss doing it at an actual legit studio?
Actually, I don't miss a lot of it because there's always someone there to yell at you or tell you to do something, Okay. Especially, I mean, when we started at Dash, we used to be able to open the balcony and go smoke weed out there, and awesome. We had free reign. And it slowly, as the longer we were there, it took more and more freedoms away from us. That's why we left and went to your radio.
Corporate dollars. That's what corporate dollars came into play too, though. When money comes into play, everything gets fucked.
But you don't have to change for corporate dollars. If you're getting corporate dollars the way you were, why you got to change?
Because they'll tell you what to do, because they own you, because they're paying you. That's how it works, dude.
No, they're paying for advertising. That's what people need to realize in that game. If someone's paying for advertising, sure, we'll do your advertising, but it's not going to change my show.
Well, dude, it's I mean, not to bust balls on a promoter, but it's kind of like promoters telling bands to promote on a in a show that they if they're in a new area or something that they don't have any. It's like telling a band to promote when they have no skin in the game. Yeah. Same thing.
But if you're a promoter, you should always have a local band on that bill, to help promote. I don't know. That just seems a smart thing to do to me. Right, Jason?
Yeah. Mix it up. Band from here, band from there, band from draw there, and there you go.
Band from around the way. You never forget that band from around the way. I tell you what, let's get into a track real quick before we get real crazy with this. And here's some brand new Void Vader with I Can't Take It right now on
Razor Radio.
All right, that was Evil Dead with the debauchery or the deceiving. Their new record's pretty good, but their guitar player just won a Grammy last Sunday.
That's
Okay.
correct.
How cool is that?
That's awesome.
I didn't even know the
Well,
Grammys
sir.
happened.
I
Yeah,
remember
dude.
this-
Yeah, I didn't know till I saw that Ernie and Juan posted about winning a Grammy.
Right.
I'm friends with
that's
Ernie
fucking sick.
I think that first Body Count record came out when I was 13. or
91.
Yeah.
Oh God,
I was
born.
over in the Gulf War when it came out.
I wasn't even born yet.
Wow.
Wow.
92.
You guys see the gray on there? Can you see the gray?
Happy 500 shows, Andy.
No shit. I was actually when that Body Count record came out. I was just getting back from Desert Storm.
That's fucking wild, man.
Is this
I just
pre?
can't believe they won't re-release it with fucking Cop Killer on it. They still won't.
Yeah,
and
Charles-
it's been how
The
many
guy
years?
that was mad about it, Charlton Heston's dead now. So I mean,
I just don't get why they can't re-release it. Like, really? Like, I would like to not spend $500 on a first pressing of that fucking vinyl. No thanks.
I don't know. I have it on cassette with that song on it, but they still play that song live, right?
Yeah, fuck yeah,
hell yeah,
they
they
do.
do. Every
If you
time
guys,
they
if
play.
you guys went to the NAM, Schechter Party, no, it was okay, not last
years
year.
ago.
Well, 3 years ago now, because we don't have
Mhm.
NAM this year.
Dude, they should just release it as a single. They don't want to put it on the album. Just release it as a single.
They do have
You
it
could-
as a single. You could get it, but it's like $100 something bucks too. It's not even worth it. Well, I mean, it is because I do like that song, but not worth the for one
Song
track.
rules.
It rules, but not for $100.
No, for 100
I
cents.
like
probably.
their cover of
Maybe
Institutionalized.
$100 hairs.
All right, Andy, go
But
for
it's
it.
weird. I was tripping out 2 years ago that I knew a couple people that were actually nominated for Grammys. And that would be like Phil Demmel when he's a Machine Head, and the Death Angel guys. They got nominated a couple years ago.
Ooh.
Oh,
but
hey,
now
what's
I
up,
actually-
man?
I actually know a Grammy winner.
All right.
Who's that?
Where?
Hey, what's going on?
Hello, hello.
Hello,
Well-
hello.
Hello.
I guess I should read that thing in the bottom. It says, I'm in the show. Hi, guys.
Hi, Mr. Steve Gaines.
What's happening? How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Cool.
We're just sitting here chilling,
Good, man.
watching
Digging
people come through.
it. Yeah, awesome, man.
Uh,
Hey, man, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll let you set this all up because this is your day, bro. We're all here for you, man.
how's the pandemic been treating you? 'Cause we haven't talked probably.
You know, I mean, I'm like everybody else. I've seen a lot of loss, a lot of, we've lost a lot of friends, a lot of family, a lot of close people to us. But I'll also say this, you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about what makes you tick. It's actually been a very therapeutic year for me, believe it or not. Having said that, I can't wait to get back to work. I mean, meaning work on
I
music.
hear ya.
So yeah, you know. Happy
Yeah,
throwing,
that's awesome.
happy throwing a third arm.
You guys working?
Go ahead.
You working on new tunes?
We are working on new tunes, and we were up late last night working on something, and it's coming together, man. Tell you what, there's nothing I could really report at the moment, but if we schedule
Mhm.
something out with both or all of you guys, or whatever the case may be, then we will
Mhm.
go into depth and all about all the fun details.
Damn it.
Cool.
I have so many questions. So, okay. Well, Andy,
Go ahead,
you
ask
have
him
to
some
take this
questions,
one,
Ken.
dude. Well,
I'll let you know if I can answer.
okay. Just say no comment if you can't.
Okay.
I just kind of want to know with your career, and especially with this project, this is the 6th album essentially, and I'm just kind of curious. You know, what is left that you want to incorporate into Anger's art it hasn't been implemented yet.
Man, let me think about a safe way to answer this without giving it too much.
I plead the 5th.
How about writing cool shit with Albert?
Oh, yeah, that's very, very interesting. He's been remarkably creative, and just what he brings to the table is fantastic. But what I think I originally saw 20 years ago, God, 18 years ago, when hell it was. I'm totally forgetting right now. But with whatever it was, it's actually coming to fruition now, where it's much more a complete group of people creating. Plus, here's what's going to be interesting. I'll tip this off: is that I'm not doing nearly all the vocals on this next record.
Wow. I mean, Eric's singing, huh?
So he's going to be doing a lot more. So yeah, it's going to be fun.
I could put two and two together.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So are you? That's interesting. So that's a new concept. So you're going to be. It sounds like, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you're going to be concentrating on more of a rhythm kind of player. That's fucking cool.
Well, a better way to put that is like I always envisioned. This is what I was talking about. I always had that idea that there's the Beatles, there's Kiss, and there's Anger is Art as far as having multiple lead vocalists. So now, let's just say that Paul's going to step back and Gene's going to sing for a bit.
So with answering that,
Eric's a great singer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. But are you gonna have the mentality of saying this record's your best record ever and all the rest are shit? Is that what's gonna happen every single Anger is Art album,
No,
just like Kiss?
Mhm.
Okay.
You can't do that. It'd be a snapshot of where you are in that period of time. What's always scary about that is you may feel good about it, you may feel fantastic about it, and then 2-3 years go by and you realize, what were we thinking then? So, but no, we all feel real good about where we're at right now. So it's going to be fun.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Awesome.
Well, Andy, let me steer this back to you, Mr. Ford, if I may. So
Yeah.
you left KNAC in
2012.
Right, in 2012. We're in 2021 now. So you're looking at 10 years on the calendar, 500 shows, doing the simple math, factoring out traveling, factoring out hangovers, factoring out heart attacks, and factoring out COVID. You've done pretty much one show a week for 10 years.
Pretty much, yeah.
So
Pretty much.
that's what I'm good at. That's what I'm here to bring math.
Well, there were certain times when we were starting up at Dash Radio where we were doing 3 or 4 shows a week because we were the only thing on the air. But there have been, longer stretches, But yeah, it averages out to about 1 show a week for 10 years.
Exactly. That's the average. Amazing, man. It's amazing. And you've gone from strength to strength, and now you're developing all of this. And dude, it's just amazing to watch this grow into now a 4-headed monster that I'm seeing here on the screen. And but no, proud of you guys, man. It's been fantastic to watch it grow, and better still, just to see everybody still alive and kicking. That's the thing. That's what we don't take for granted anymore.
100%. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
120%.
And I will say a big shout out to all of your co-hosts in the past and present and future. A huge thing for that too. So
I've had a lot of people.
It takes a village to fucking run this train. I can tell you that much.
Oh yeah.
And I remember Tanner. I remember you. A couple of years back, man. It's like I'm going to start doing a podcast, and look what you blossomed into, man. So, and then Jason's on board, and it's just amazing. I'm loving watching it grow. Who just got on?
We got Mr. Tom Baird of the Mighty Voices of Ruin.
What's going on?
What is
Hey,
that?
Tom.
Hello.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, Mr. Ruin Fest in the house. Before we get into Tom real quick, let's get into a track from Anger is Art. This is Gods of Hate right now on
Andy's song.
Razor Radio.
3, 2. All right, that was Voices of Ruin right there on Razor Radio. And speaking of Voices of Ruin, Tom just joined us. What's up, Tom?
What is up, gentlemen? Happy to be here.
500 shows, man.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Success, buddy. Success and nothing less. Oh.
That's what we. So what's up in the VOR camp right now? How's the pandemic been treating you guys?
Well, yeah, it's been kind of a bummer. We had a lot of shows lined up. We had and all of it just scrapped right out of nowhere. So it was a huge hit for Voices right out of the gate. We had a dope album, really good critical response. Yeah, no shows.
Really
So it's a struggle for us. Like I'm really trying to figure out what to do to promote it. But I think really we've just been focusing on new music and hoping to come up with an album by the time this thing's over. And boom, we're gonna hit the fans with a ton of material, and we're gonna be back out there hitting stages and kicking ass, man. You know how it goes.
Good man, John.
Yep. Outstanding. I mean, you guys' album came out in January or was it February? Right before this thing started, right?
May.
I want to say no, it was later in the year, April or May. We dropped the album. So it was
Because I was
like
listening to it
it
at
started,
NAMM.
and our whole release schedule was already in the works. So we had to decide if we wanted to just, wait for the pandemic to be over or release this album. And with the time span between the last album, we couldn't wait any longer. We had to drop this thing, and bam, we had to drop it. Pandemic. That's just how it had to happen.
That was our same
We're happy.
about the same time, because we were supposed to play together in, I believe, early May
Mhm.
at the Slide Bar, and I was in the same boat, man. You don't work on a fucking album for 6 years, and then finally have it done, and have this pandemic come and go, oh, let me just hold on to this full length with the artwork, all the stuff paid for a year, and we didn't even know how long this was going to last at the time, but I knew
That's it.
not to wait. And in the process, we're working and moving forward, which is good. It sounds like you guys are as well. So
Mhm.
yeah, but
Same with you, Tanner.
this is a real tough transition right now, like deciding when and how and where to do things safely, or to wait. I think it's important to be safe, and be smart
Mhm.
about taking that first show, and stuff like that, and maybe
Oh, yeah.
other people do it first and sit back and watch. I don't know, I don't know what's happening. I don't think anyone really does. It's
Right.
all just like kind of taking this day by day still, but it looks like
Yeah.
it's getting much better.
Well,
I hope
what
so.
the problem with your statement is for me personally is nobody should wait, because usually if bands wait, that means it's over. A lot of bands have waited, and I'm sure from Steve's time, they waited to release a record 4 years later, and that record becomes irrelevant. So you got to do it now. Sorry to say, but I think you got to do it now. If there's a show going out there, fucking play it. and
There's
do it
something to be
now.
said for that. I mean, look at Exodus and Bonded by Blood. They waited a little too long, and they might have been one of the big four if it had come out when it was originally recorded in early '84.
That's right.
I agree.
Yeah, they lost a year and a half
Yes, they
to the
did.
other guys.
Yes, they
Yeah, totally bums me out when I hear about bands sitting on records because of the pandemic. I'm like, bands are here, nothing better to do but listen to your music.
That's true. Yeah.
So true, dude.
Why would you do your fans like that?
Yeah, but on top of that too, it bums me out too when bands release a record and not promote it. They just they just release it and that's it.
Tell you that
Yeah.
there are some bands that are holding off on releasing albums right now because the pressing of vinyl is taking too long, and they don't want to do staggered releases on having the disc come out now and the digital now, but the vinyl in 6 months or 4 months.
Yeah.
There's still some delays going on, so I know that's affecting.
Mhm.
I don't want to name names because
No. But that's an interesting.
I do know that for a fact from hearing people speak about it.
Well, our
Wow.
favorite Church of the Eighth Day promoter, he's making vinyl now, so he'd be the one to ask.
Nice.
Dude. So can anyone answer me this? Did he really move up to Fresno and is no longer doing
Yes, he
shows
did.
out here? Oh,
I think
okay.
Well,
Bakersfield.
Bakersfield,
okay.
actually.
Wow.
Yes, he did. He bought a house
He just
because he could
announced
afford it.
the show probably in August, though. I think he has a show
Yeah.
coming up in August.
Wow.
That would be a murder fest, not just a show.
Is that
Murder fest.
confirmed, Andy?
As far as yes, he's got all the. We talked about a week ago. He's working the deals and wheeling and dealing and talking about flights and all that stuff.
That's the
Yes, he's
show
looking
in August that he was mentioning.
at a full murder fest in August.
Interesting. Wow, just right out of the fucking gate. That's how you kick people in the balls. I like that.
Well, I think a little of it has to do with it's either going to be the weekend after or the weekend before Psycho, because a lot of the bands that are playing Psycho
We'll
he
be
wants from
smart
for
man.
murder fest. Repulsion, Midnight, Obituary, Suffocation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All fucking rad bands.
Yeah,
Wow.
and they're already going to be out here in the West, so he doesn't.
Dude, so Tom, will
Yeah.
there be a Voices of Ruin for 2021, or are you saving it for Ruin Fest for a 2022 release?
Honestly, we're playing this one by ear. Like, I'd like to say that there's definitely going to be one, but you never know. And like Jason said, you really want to be careful with this stuff. You don't want to be that asshole that's throwing shows when it's not safe. And
Right.
a reputation like that.
Mhm.
It's hard to say for sure. I'd love there to be a Ruin Fest. I've even played around with the idea of a virtual Ruin Fest. But to be quite honest, I'm not confident enough to say that it's going to happen for sure in 2021. But I'd love it to happen, and we're definitely playing it by ear, and we're not counting it out.
It usually happens in like October, right? October, November.
Usually in
It's an
December.
end of year event. It's October,
Yeah.
November. One time we held it in January. Yeah, we're at the point where we're kind of like, we're not even naming them by year anymore. It's like Ruin Fest
Well-
5 or Ruin Fest 6 and so on.
As long as it's in the fall, I think you'll be all right because as long as people keep getting them shots, we're going to be all right in the fall.
I hope so. I hope you're right, man.
In the fall, I think you'll be all right because as long as people keep getting them shots. How come I'm hearing myself twice?
I hope so.
Because Michael Dominator has his fucking
Somebody's
microphone on it and ruining his fucking podcast.
How come I'm hearing myself twice? Turn your shit down, Abominator.
Oh, I love it.
It's off the rails already, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
it's gonna get there.
Hello. Wild.
I came
Speaking
to shit
of-
in your pool.
Oh look, Eric Lee too.
Hey, Steve.
What's happening, brother? I haven't seen you for, well, at least a year.
Long time.
How's everything going, man? How are you?
Good, good. You,
Good.
Jason, hello.
Hey, Mike.
Tom, I don't know you. Hello. Nice to meet you. Emily, nice to
That's-
meet you. I don't know you either.
Nice to meet you.
Andy, Tanner, hello.
Hey,
What is
I
up?
was talking earlier
I'm
about.
trashing your fucking party. I wore my shades for Tanner.
I was talking about you early. As one of the guys that were around when we started this shit.
Yeah, my ears were burning. That's why I had to tune in.
Mm.
Was I your first DJ or?
Yeah,
I don't
me,
even
you, and
remember.
fucking Hate War. We had a Helheim, the Hate War's Bunker, and fucking Razor Radio going. That's when we started Razor Radio. That was in 2012.
2013?
12.
12?
And thanks for the intro, Mike. We appreciate it.
Fucking assholes stole my intro. Been using it for years. I don't have any royalties. Tanner's all bragging to me. Oh, I'm fucking. I'm sponsored now. YouTube's giving
I'll
me $1
buy-
million a week now.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't
an
get that check for
influencer.
7
I don't even
cents
get
every week?
shit.
Mike, you don't get that check for 7 cents every week?
Well,
I
I
dude,
need
so,
that 7 cents.
so Mike, what have you been up to, dude? I'm gonna ask Andy, or I'll let Andy ask the question. What he's been asking everybody. Go
How's
for
the
it, Andy.
pandemic been for Ruin?
Well, the pandemic fucking sucks, obviously, but we've been able to, I guess, sustain and keep busy. We would have had like 15 more releases out if it wasn't for the fucking stupid virus, but we still were able
Half
to
of
put
them on
out some
cassette.
stuff. Hey, I'm not gonna fucking sit here and fucking piss and moan about it. I'm glad that I'm waking up every morning. I'm glad you're all here. That's all that matters. The music, Steve could attest to this. It's not going anywhere.
Right.
No, of course not.
We're all lifers here, so
Mhm.
we could put it on hold for a bit. I know it fucking sucks,
Oh, yeah.
but it's okay. It's an inconvenience. It's not life or death. It's it's in our blood, obviously, and we need to do it.
Yeah.
I need to do it, or I'd be fucking dead or in prison for sure.
I think that's
Ditto.
But
the point. I better
Yeah.
that being said, I mean, it's fine. It actually, we've been able to figure it out. We got a couple guys with home studios, and David and I kind of jammed, just the two of us. A couple of my other full bands haven't been able to do shit in about a year, and that sucks because trying to get 5 people in a room together is kind of chancy. It seems to be getting better finally, so that's a good sign. But honestly, it's slowed us down just slightly. I mean, obviously since 2015, you guys know that Ruin's been pretty busy, and then we have Vrenth now, and I got some, I have Gasp and some other stuff, and we've been able to put out music and whatnot. And luckily, with like a band like Gasp, we have so much material that we've recorded for 2 years. We're able to kind of slowly but surely put some stuff out, back catalog stuff, reissues. Vrenth, we were able to get Charlie down here to do the drums with John Haddad right before the pandemic started. So we got really lucky on that. And then we did the rest of the album at Christian's house. And, Rob was able to do his solos remotely, and that's the beauty of technology these days. Is a lot of this stuff's remote, and we can send stuff back and forth to each other. So even a fucking dumb old caveman like myself can get by, and we're able to still function. We're able to put out merchandise, obviously, which you guys might have seen. Which I'm not complaining, man. It's like we're the rare band that's actually been doing okay. The touring musician buddies of mine, and some of those bands on major labels that depend on the revenue to make up the money from their advances and all that kind of stuff. They're making a living off of it. Even a lot of our friends that work in sound and roadies, and it's horrible for them right now. And I know that a lot of them are really fucking struggling, even trying to get unemployment with
right now up there in Santa Rosa.
What's that?
So Tatiana's having a bad go of it up in Santa Rosa. She lives in my hometown.
Yeah, a big concentration like Tatiana and Sonny from Neckrot and stuff. A lot of those guys that work up there are very talented in the Bay Area. They all do, large scale touring and stuff, and touring sound and whatnot. A lot of them, and obviously they've been hit hard. And seeing some of these good friends of mine that are struggling with even trying to get unemployment, as independent contractors and whatnot, it's been a fucking nightmare. And obviously we know with the fraud going on, and it's not just California. It was just really bad in California because we have so many people here, but nationwide, there was a lot of shit going on, and these people are being thrown on the back burner with no, it's like
it's the whole world, buddy.
They gotta fucking sell their record collection now, type shit, and who knows what else, unfortunately. So
now,
it
Steve,
fucking sucks.
Steve, I know you got to go in a couple minutes. Why don't you give us all your links and where what's coming up for the Angers Art Camp?
Okay. Mike, first of all, Mike, I share everything you say there. One good friend of mine who owns a production company here in Los Angeles and does a lot of huge events. It's been shut down for a year. He's like using his equipment to just make items to sell and having his guys work in the shop just to try and stay busy. But man, they're struggling. It's just rough all over the place. But I share that, and I think we all share that. Let's see, links. Let's see. Let's go to facebook.com. Anger is Art. I'm going to tell you guys this right now. We are now dealing with a company. You see this hat that I'm wearing for Doggone It Strings. Doggone It Productions is actually managing and booking us now. There you go. Look at that. They're actually managing and booking us now. So all information does go through them, which is kind of nice because that means I don't have to chase this stuff anymore. It's beautiful. Between Eddie Cantu and Amber, they're bulldogs for us. They're fantastic, and things are fantastic there.
There's something to be said for good management.
There's something to be said, and it's funny. We were looking for the joke is, but you're half joke and half serious. You're looking for Lee Grant, you're looking for Brian Epstein, you're looking for Bill Aucoin, and I think we got some kind of an amalgamation of that at this point. We just need the pandemic to go away. But let's see what else. So that'll all be going through there. You can get those links. If you go to facebook.com, Anger is Art, you can get in contact with them and get in contact with us there. Had the website up, and then it was completely rebuilt, then had a glitch, and everything went away. Had to go after GoDaddy. And why am I echoing? Using his equipment. Wow, we're echoing here. But anyway, guys, you know me, I could ramble too much. I just wanted to wish all of you guys the best. Everybody stay healthy. Andy and everybody here, congratulations on 500 shows. Let's have 500 more.
That's right.
By the way, you know damn well that Gods of Hate is your song. You played it earlier. By the way, I didn't know we were doing this live and doing the chop up version, but that's all good.
Oh, don't worry. This is going to air all weekend on the Razor, so with the
awesome.
music.
That's fantastic. So we'll do that, and let's see then. I will promise you this, much like I always promise you, as soon as we have songs, we're bringing them to you first for the leak. And that's because we've done that on every record so far. Why change tradition? Right?
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
All right.
Fucking awesome.
All right, man.
Thank you, Steve.
Love you guys. Huh?
And take care of Ronnie Van Zant for me, man. Cheers.
All right. Yeah, I know those guys are all hurt, aren't they? Hey, no, love all you guys, man. Just stay safe and make sure you put your family first because you don't know how long you got them, man. You know exactly what I mean. Everybody have a great day.
100%.
Goodbye.
See you,
Steve.
Take care, buddy.
Cheers, buddy.
Wrong button.
All right. Well, that Steve's gone. Let's get into an old Lazarus Casket fucking track real quick.
Fuck yeah.
This is Your Demise right now on
Razor Radio.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. All right, that was Grave Hill with Satan Whisperer off of Death Cursed right now. That was a pretty good song, huh, Mike? Hello, Mike. You're
The
not proud of
singer's
the
an
output you
asshole
put
on that one.
on that album, on that Death Curse album? Yeah.
Just on
total
that album,
asshole.
Jason Rules. That singer's a dick.
I don't know. I like the Death Curse album quite a bit.
I do too.
No, actually, Death Curse is probably one of the best albums I've been a part of, man. It was fucking killer. Proud of that one for sure. That was great.
Me
That
too.
was, that was a great time.
You managed to
Fucking
get
Tanner's on there. You almost ruined it, but that's okay.
You got Matt Harvey on there too, right?
No, Matt's on the prior one. When
Oh,
I
oh,
was hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got smart and jumped ship. And then we fucking finagled Christian and Nelson into the band and got him on there.
Fuck yeah.
So
I've been
No,
talking DC Comics
Well-
with Matt all day.
yeah. No, Matt just
'Cause
sent
you-
me a fucking box of shit because I just sent him a box of shit. So we did the old school trade. So
Me
I got to
too.
post up about it.
Yeah, we did a bunch of shit like that too.
No, but anyways, all jokes aside, Death Curse, fucking that's I'm proud of that one. That's great.
I remember
great
the record release at the Complex.
Yeah, yeah. I think
That
it was
was-
like fucking. Oh man, I forgot the Funeral Pyre, Old
Yeah,
Coven,
yeah.
and Savage
It was
Rain.
fun.
Maybe.
Yeah, it was fun. It was packed. I missed
Yeah.
that place. The Complex was
No,
cool.
it was great. It was tiny, but yeah, I think Ruin's first
Good
show
beer,
was there.
too.
Yeah, that was.
Mhm.
It was like a club back in the day. Dan Dismal was telling me, but I had never gone there. I guess they had like a Gothic club there at one point or something along those lines. Maybe
Yeah, it was,
Jason went there or something. I don't know. But anyways,
Now, obviously, I think one of us mentioned, and I can't remember this far back now because there's so many people that hopped in and out. One of us mentioned, how we've lost a lot of our peers in this metal community, and I'm just kind of curious for you, what was the biggest? There you
Greg,
go. There you go.
rest in
See?
peace, Greg.
That one hit home to me.
Yeah.
But
Adrian.
yeah,
Greg was a shit. Adrian.
Adrian was.
Yeah, really sad, man. He's a great guy.
Tom.
Everybody
for you-
knew Adrian. I mean, I think
Oh, yeah.
scene wide in the underground, he pretty much
Nice.
knew everybody, and he helped me out a lot with a lot of things. And yeah, it was that was a rough one. Greg is that was rough for me too. Greg was a great guy too. So
There you go.
Cheers.
Who's that joining
Dad
us down
Rust.
there?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's right. Yeah.
What up?
Hey, my favorite Exodus fan right there.
No, it's not Harold from DRI. It's Dad.
Oh my.
He's actually in a band called Jesus Crisis now. He's not in DRI anymore.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, I just wanted to chime in a little quick. Say hi to everybody. Congratulations, 500 shows. Looking forward. To
I know it's
doing
crazy, huh?
It's going to be great.
Absolutely.
How about 5,000 more?
5,000 would be good.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What's up, Tom? Got my Voices shirt on.
There you go.
Yeah. My man.
Saw the virtual
Love it.
show from you guys. That was awesome.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that was the first. We had a lot of good time with that. Thanks for catching me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Um,
I think Pops is
looking
in.
forward
Are
to
you in
seeing
the
some
other?
shows. Looking forward to seeing.
Yeah. Are you in the other room now? I think Pops is in the
What's
other
that,
room.
Dan?
You said, are you in the other room just hanging?
Yeah.
Yeah, it can't be in your room where it would do it when the
Yeah, I
Abominator
can sit in
came
the
on. We'd
garage
be all
right
fucking
behind
hear
you and
voices.
talk to you, and it'd
I don't know how to computer very well. Sorry.
Hey,
It's all good.
that's why I'm on
Hey,
my
Emily, how you
phone.
doing?
I had 15 links going. All I heard was a bunch of assholes.
Right on.
Fuck yeah.
Ah,
Everybody here except Emily.
I'm glad I could join that group.
Not you, Emily. Not you.
That's right.
Everyone else, though.
It is an
Okay,
ugly
cool.
crowd.
It's not me.
I'm glad we're all a part of the club here, dude. So for Tom, I got to ask you, for that Voices, the virtual release, I want to know how many times you recorded that same song over and over again before they got the right take to put that up. Because I'm
Oh, for
sure
the
that
live?
wasn't live. Because I'm sure that
The
wasn't
live?
live. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I could be honest about that. It was pre-recorded, but it was completely unedited.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that one was our first take. We actually
Okay.
did two, but we were actually kind of creamed by the second one. We had to have a full monitoring system. We couldn't have any amps in the room, so it was really kind of tricky for us, and it was kind of difficult right off the bat. Like we could have
Wow.
sat there with headphones on, but we got a full in-ear monitoring system,
Mhm.
and the mix was a little rough. It was kind of tough on us, but yeah, we pulled it together, and I thought the results were amazing. But I mean, to answer
Dude,
your question,
Yeah, I like it.
that was the first take, buddy. That was the first
Wow.
playthrough.
And I got to say this too, your guitar playing is exceptional now. It's fucking great.
Thank you so much, buddy. Yeah, I put a lot of time in it. Oh,
Now you mentioned
what is up?
the whole inner ear thing. Do you guys know about the gig that Metallica did when they played in Antarctica?
Oh, sure, I've heard about it, but what's that?
They
what
had
happened?
to. Oh shit!
They had all shit? Where did they shit at, dude?
No, Metallica
At
had
the
to
same
had to
time?
do the whole gig in Antarctica with everybody with inner ear things. Even the fans had to have headphones in because they were scared the music might cause a fucking break in the iceberg or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Really? I remember seeing that show up in Antarctica. They released it on VHS. That was the mid '90s. That was a big
Yep.
contest winners flew up there. I didn't realize that they couldn't play like for real.
With amps, they had fucking headphones in for everybody. Now the crazy thing is that they played that gig and they didn't play Trapped Under Ice.
Oh,
Talk about a
What
missed
about
opportunity.
radio?
They fucked it
Yeah,
up.
exactly. That's a big whiff.
Well, they
That
didn't play
definitely cracked the ice.
they didn't play Disposable Heroes with all the troops on stage either. So
That's true. Yeah. Mr. Klumer,
hey, what's
you guys
up?
just released a new video.
Yeah. I want more. Did you check it out?
well, we want
Oh
more.
yeah, I've
We
shared
do
the shit
want
out of
more.
it.
What's that?
We said we want more.
We do.
Coming out, it's taking forever to put this together. Days on us. April 23rd. It'll be later. Great Fear Rising out on Ripple Music. That was up. How you doing? Mr. Lazarus Casket. Mr. ADHD Entertainment.
Formerly,
Oh, you're not doing that anymore.
Totally
Okay.
now.
Got that one.
maybe one. Maybe two.
Wow, is everybody drinking?
Yeah.
I'm drinking Jameson's.
Well,
I gotta grab a freshie, so I'll let you guys fucking
Water
this one off there.
There you go.
I got 2 half pints for a good price yesterday.
So Eric, Eric, I wanted to ask you, since you're one of the bands that got Disney and played a show recently, right, in Arizona?
Well, wait, we played a show. Yeah, we went out to Arizona to play some shows. We went out in late November, and we just went out maybe. And yeah, they were great. It was fantastic. Like, what you have to do, we'll go wherever we have to go to play the show. California's going to sit on its ass and not open up somewhere else. We are playing at stages, which we call Malone's out there in your neck of the woods, in Santa Ana. That's May 1st. I mean, I was blessed to
I know.
metal. God, what are they? House of Metal, right? Like Comics and Eddie.
Yeah.
So that's coming out May 1st.
Cool.
Hey, DJ
Raise it.
Mermaid, how you doing, Emily?
hello.
Hey, what's up, guys? Tom and Mike.
Razor Radio is setting up on May 1st out there at stages. So
Whatever.
Yep. We're gonna
Yeah.
cover the Voice Data release.
Yeah, I'm really stoked about that. Whatever you can do, film or like get crowd interaction. I think it should be a good event because nothing's going on. Everyone seems to think that things are going to open up. Like these gyms just opened up, and that's nice, but they're 90% closed. They're 10%. They got like 12 people in them, you know.
Yeah.
Not open. So like, I wouldn't hold your breath for like things to really open up around here. That'd be great, but in the meantime,
They're
we need to go.
they're getting ready to open Disneyland and Universal Studios next week. So
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
That's a big
looking
jump.
forward to playing, dude. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, Madras is on it. I mean, that's going to be fantastic. I was so stoked that you guys signed up for it, Tanner. I mean, I've been wanting to play.
Well-
I did play a show with you years ago, and that was at the Complex with Daniel Disney. Like he put a show
We're
on.
not going to be doing a lot of local shows, so I can tell you that much. So get out there if you want to actually come see us and Void Vader play a show together. This is probably once in almost a lifetime. to do
Pretty
this.
Yeah,
cool.
Look
really.
at Look at the Northern California motherfucker that just joined us.
Yeah.
It looks like he's hanging from his fucking staircase.
What's up, Mr. Eric Lee?
Yes, sir.
How are things up in the Bay Area?
How's
In Chickentown up there in Petaluma.
Oh, you know, we're up in quarantine still up here. Oh, and it's such bullshit.
Yeah,
Sick of it, bro.
I think we all are.
You know, I'm sure you guys are all talking about that.
Well, we're talking earlier about releasing albums during the pandemic, and Hellbender's another band that had to release an album. Well, we were
That was
all
the
fucking
last-
locked down.
That was the last time I talked to you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Fucking, yeah, no promotion for it, really. But, you know, hopefully a couple months here, we'll see something going on, right? I hope.
Did you release it on a label? Or did you release it DIY?
They're on the same label
we
as Tanner.
did, but yeah, we're label mates. Tanner.
Oh,
What happened, my brother?
Yeah. What's up, kid?
great.
Dude, the record
Yes.
is pretty fucking phenomenal, man. I still like Winter's Bane the best, dude. The song rules.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And fucking you
And-
guys
and-
tear that shit up too. Jesus Christ. Fuck,
Hey.
man.
I tell you what, I got to go see them play down for the Hood's Got Talent 2 weeks ago, guys, and it warmed my heart because I hadn't seen any live music in a year. And
What happened?
fucking watching them pull out Charring the Rotting Earth, and the second take they did on it was fucking perfect. They fucking killed it. It fucking warmed my heart. It's gonna get me through till fucking I see him play again with Void Vader. About a month and a half.
Well, Tanner, was that a live stream? Is that what you're talking about, or was it a live show?
No, it was what
Tanner
it was
explain it.
It was what Tom went through, where it was pre-recorded and it's being turned into ours is being turned into like a TV show, so it's going to be really
TV
interesting.
pilot.
Yeah, like a TV pilot. So it's really going to be really interesting to hear where this kind of thing goes, because it's going to be like it's like a band showcase for us in SoCal to be released in the mainstream or whatever. So that's what they're trying to do. So
With some legendary bands like Heretic and DC4.
Oh, DC4 is on it too.
I tell you what, Madras made DC4 seem like a fucking rock and roll. Made him seem like Toto after they came on.
I believe it. Madras is gonna be
Toto's sick, bro. You can't be talking shit on
Hey,
Toto.
Toto's good, but
I agree.
Shit.
Don't talk shit on Toto.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
oh, I knew that was coming from Mike. Oh my god.
That's
That
good
was
shit.
fun. But no, it's gonna be fun. Obviously, Eric and Eric. God damn it, there's two Erics here. Now I don't know which one.
and they're both on the bottom.
Both of
Yeah,
them.
right.
But
Bottom
obviously,
tier.
it's kind of nice that literally all of us have released records during this either last year or this year.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
It's kind of neat, dude.
Nothing will stop us.
But there is a
The
way to
machine
promote
must
yourself
go on.
than just waiting to release a record. So this is case in point of the
Right.
bands that are still gonna manage to be relevant is fucking doing it now and
Actually-
finding a way to get around all this playing shows. There's other ways to promote than just playing shows. So
Well, everything's the circumstances are different for everybody. Some of the bands are caught in the vinyl logjam right now. Vinyl production is like 5 months behind, and
Yeah,
I've been the victim of like your CD and tape and digital gets released first, and then 6 months later the vinyl comes out, and it's not really. It's better to release everything all at once, obviously,
Right.
because
It wasn't that bad on the vinyl for you,
sales-wise, it
Tanner,
all
was
kind
it?
of works out well together. So like I said, every circumstance is different. Every situation is different.
Right.
People are hungry
Some
for
people
new
are
music.
able to. Some people are able to figure it out. Some people are dead in the water. You know, some of the band members might have health issues and they don't want to, be in a room right now with a group of people.
What's up?
You know,
That's
I hear it all, unfortunately, and I just gotta just do what you do. Focus on yourself, and we should consider ourselves lucky. Everybody here is able to put out music right now. You guys are able to do your show. That's pretty fucking awesome. Considering there's a lot of people that are way worse off than us. Let's be thankful where
That's
we're
all,
at.
yeah.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yep.
absolutely.
Yes.
I'm just saying the people waiting on to release a record. It's like, release it, dude. It's gonna be awesome. Because I
People
think
are
there's gonna be a
hungry.
wave of just everybody releasing records all at once, and then everything's gonna get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah.
Well, it's what's going to kind of happen. There's going to be a lot of shit, a lot of shows. Once everything starts opening up again, it's going to be oversaturated. So
The whole
it's
touring
especially
thing
in
is set to
Southern
zero
California,
again.
it's going to be busy down here. There's going to be a lot of shit going on. So
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
People are going to be hungry for it.
yeah, for sure, and it's understandable.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
definitely.
kind of what we do. It's in our blood to do this stuff. So
And obviously, we're hungry for it because we're on Andy's fucking 500th show.
That's
So
awesome.
congratulations again, Andy.
Congrats, Andy. Holy shit.
Congratulations, Andy.
I like, hey,
cheers.
I like
Fuck yeah.
having Steve Gaines come on because he did the math real quick for us,
That was
Take me a little
You're
while.
just too
He
smart,
came in,
man.
it's 500 shows.
He's
since-
too smart
since
to be
almost 10
hanging out with
years.
me. I was just,
Who's that, Gaines? Yes,
Gaines
he's a
is
very
too
smart
fucking
man.
smart, man.
He works in a big old fucking high-rise building, man.
I love the
None of
guy,
us
but he
should say
hurts
that.
my head. He hurts my head. He's too fucking intelligent. I need to get down in the gutter with you creeps.
I'm
Not
out
you,
here in
Emily. Everybody
Southgate.
else.
Stop.
We're definitely together.
Hey, Andy, you got anything new? You hear your radio station's always changing. You're always working on something behind the scenes. I haven't
All right.
talked to you a bit. What's new, man?
We're coming back to Grill 'em All. Hopefully, speaking of that, Nikki should be showing up. And Grill 'em All, she should be down here in a second. But we're going back to Grill 'em All probably in May. And I've been talking with Caden and DJ Will about us possibly doing one night a month at the Rainbow too.
Okay. Like upstairs? Where would that be?
Uh,
Like I know it's a
pro-
rainbow, but like where the hell are you gonna do it
we'll,
there?
we'll probably set it up. Ask her to the lounge downstairs. We'll set the tent up. We usually set up, like when we do at Malone's or whatever, the tent. And kind of be halfway parked because, they turned the whole parking lot into an outdoor area now.
Yeah, I've been there plenty of times, friends.
Well, yeah, you're close.
Yeah,
You're close. I'd be there too if I was that close.
right. That's cool. You're doing Grill Mall is a great place. I know Conan from Ex Mortis. He's always got pictures. Still like buying his own burgers there and shit.
Oh yeah, he's been on with us a ton of times.
Yeah, I gotta play it, man. I was checking out him and Alex Lee doing their shred talk on Twitch.
Plus, we're going to continue to do shows. Wherever there's a show, we'll set up live. Instead of trying to have a touring band come down to the radio station, we'll bring the radio station to them.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
dude. So let's play. We haven't played any Hellbender or fucking Void Vader yet.
Yes, we did.
We
played
played
Void Vader.
we played
Well,
Void
I'm-
Vader, but we'll play the new one. I Want More, and
All right.
and we'll
Yeah.
go ahead and let's make this a long shot. We'll throw in a Ruin track, and we'll throw in a fucking Voice Ruin track and
There
a
you go.
fucking Lazarus Casket. This is a block
you
of everybody that you see on the screen right now. On
Razor Radio.
You
One.
motherfuckers.
2, 3. All right, welcome back to Razor Radio's 500 show. That was Voices of Ruin, Void Vader, Hellbender, Lazarus Casket, and Ruin right now. That was a long block on this 500 show.
Nice.
I think the Ruin track was unnecessary.
Why?
Wow.
Wow.
The ruin track
Wow.
is always unnecessary, you asshole.
No respect.
We always ruin everything. That's what we're here for.
I think we played.
Worst band in LA.
No, you aren't.
Fuck you.
That was The Week Will Hang, by the way, from Ruin.
Week will hang.
It's
I
very
guess I
true.
should get out of here then, dude. The week shall hang. So
No, you're not The Week. So anybody got anything exciting this week that they're going to do while we're still all in lockdown? Nope,
Oh, that's a
I didn't think so. We're literally stuck. We're fucking
No.
all a bunch of Bill Murrays.
not all at
It's
once here,
fucking
Jeff.
Groundhog's Day.
No,
Groundhog Day for sure, man.
I'm gonna hang myself after this interview.
Okay.
Oh no, this is one that did it, dude.
This is the highlight right here. This
Brought him over
is
the
the
edge,
highlight of
boy.
my existence.
I always knew I was
Talking
going
to
to kill him.
Tanner.
Push me over the edge.
Talking
I
to
always knew I
Tanner
was gonna kill
Puppet on fucking YouTube.
Look at that
I
shit.
can fucking off myself now.
That is the most depressing shit
Your life,
ever.
your
Andy,
life
what's
is
that?
Oh, fuck that shit.
What is that?
That is the new decimal that says a year without shows.
Yeah.
On the desk at work.
well, Mike Abominator. I'm glad your life can be fulfilled by me by talking to me on YouTube now. So thank you very much for that.
Hey, you guys did a Papa's Corner earlier in this pandemic. That was one of the best interviews you've done outside your Frank Marino one in the last year.
Oh hell
You
yeah!
and
Well,
Abominator.
that's because I had a great guest on, dude.
I
Even if he
learned
doesn't
more
wanna
shit
admit it.
about Abominator
Oh,
than
Frank
I
Marino,
ever
yeah,
wanted to
Frank
know.
Marino's awesome.
Oh no, I was talking about Michael Abominator. But yeah,
No, all jokes aside, Tanner is doing great. He was telling me a little bit about what he's got going on coming up, and you know the growth. And you too, Andy. You know, I'm proud of you guys
Oh, yeah.
for sure. Fucking, you guys are doing really well. Especially right now, it's needed. You know, obviously, shit like this is needed. That Frank Marino interview, that's a classic, man, and no one's gonna ever top that one. I mean, I don't think.
I love it. Tanner kept saying, I want to interview Frank. I want to interview Frank. Well, get a fucking hold of him, man. Send him a fucking email.
Yeah, no, that was a
to,
classic. I mean, it's interesting because not a lot of people talk to him these days, and you know, he's obviously a legend. You know, without him, there wouldn't be a lot of
One of the
heavy
most
shit.
underrated
You know?
guitar players in rock, period.
Oh no, he's fucking phenomenal. He's one of my favorites. Always has been.
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
favorite
for some
guitar
reason,
player.
he's fucking slips under the radar a little bit. You know, so.
Oh, dude, here's the thing. After Eddie Van Halen passed away, I was like, dude, I need to do this now. Like,
No
well,
shit.
well, dude,
That was
because like I was
God
like,
is of the essence.
I need to do
Yeah,
this
man.
fucking now.
Yeah.
But it's funny that the Frank Marino interview follows me everywhere now. So I'm honored. I had a 3-hour conversation with the man, and
yeah.
I am now his friend. I can call him
Yeah.
anytime.
Fucking
So
We get to go to sound check when he comes to the fall.
yeah, he invited me out to sound check when he comes.
We get
out
to go to
here
sound check.
in October. I'm going to go see him sound check
Sick.
and bring
That's
all my
awesome,
fucking
man.
bring all my fucking records, my 20
He's
records I
coming.
have from him.
Yeah, every single one. Nice.
Yeah, bring all your
Well,
records
you
together.
know,
But
Hey,
thank,
I
thank
thought
you,
I
Mr.
thought it was your
Mike, my man.
friend.
He is my friend.
When you bring all
actually,
those records, you know?
You're like the Howard Stern of metal, Tanner, because you're bringing up shit I don't even remember. I'm sure Frank Marino didn't remember either. Like
Oh,
you're
he
bringing up
was.
shit about my own life, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? That happened? Oh, no shit, that happened. All right, cool. Which that's a good thing, you know. That's
Oh,
it
dude.
makes for a good interview because then you can kind of elaborate on stuff, and the memories start getting jarred loose, and you know, it ends up being a good. I always think the best interviews are just a couple of buddies just kicking back, drinking beers, bullshitting, and that's basically.
Oh, we have you at the
That's
Church
the way
of
to
the
do
8th Day benefit last year. When you play with Fuel by Fire.
Yeah, I wasn't in
Oh
the
my
right
God,
form
that
that
was
night.
awesome.
I
That
was
was
There
drinking a
you
lot
were.
of whiskey and
You were in
IPAs,
rare
so-
form that night.
That was
We
rad.
got some out of you that was fucking
yeah, not one of my
unbelievable.
finer moments for sure.
well,
Where was this gig? Was this at the Punk Rock Mansion or where?
no,
No, that
Dan
was at,
Dismal's show.
1720.
Oh, 17.
1720. It was Fueled by Fire. Who else was on that? Ruin.
Kalakutle,
yeah,
Bad
yeah.
Acid Trip.
Yeah,
That's
badass.
fun.
Yeah, it was awesome, dude. I
Yeah,
still I'm gonna throw this.
Yadira was on there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw this out there to Tom and Eric if they ever want to come on and promote and hang with me for a couple hours on Poppett's Corner. My door is always open. I've told
Yes.
Dave like 80 times, so I'm just gonna say it 80 more times. You guys are always welcome to. I would love to get the Voices story and the Hellbender story one of these days. But,
Yeah, that
Well,
show,
hell,
Sure.
that Church of the Eighth Day show was a
Down,
trip
brother.
because it kind of rang in 2020,
mhm.
and
It was one of the
started
last
this
shows.
whole shit show.
we had no idea that shit was going to go down like it did, obviously. So it was, you know, it was a great way to kick the year off because I think it was like January 6th or something, and then, you know,
Yeah.
a little over 2 months
Yeah.
later, fucking we're all shut down. You know,
Yeah,
so
it was right before my birthday when we had White Wizard and fucking.
That's right. Fuck, I
Oh,
forgot
yeah.
about that show.
yeah,
That was
yeah. I was hanging out with
I don't
Eric
remember a lot of that night.
awesome.
You were pretty wrecked. We got some good
He's
photos.
pretty hammered.
Got some
Yeah.
good photos. He probably doesn't want to see
Wow.
those photos, dude.
I know I dropped a taco at one point.
His vision.
You guys are
Yeah,
assholes.
but that
No,
was,
no, man, that was really rad for them to come play that show. You know,
what was
fun time.
the power metal band that played right before them as well?
Novaring. Novaring was awesome.
Novaring. Fuck yeah, Novaring. Killing it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's a band
Yeah, they're
that's been sitting on an album. Tanner, let's talk about sitting on albums. I know the Novaring record's done.
Right?
No comment, dude. Let's
No
go to the
comment.
next question there.
Wow.
No, I'm looking forward to their new record if it's indeed done.
Too.
Now let's go around the. I mean, what are
The dais.
give me a show where that's been your favorite because we were talking about Andy here, so we got to include him in this, obviously. Where
Mhm.
you know maybe you've ran into Andy or got to hang with them at a show. Give me one particular your favorite memory. You know, either just hanging with them or I don't know, giving them shit time, whatever it
You're
is.
gonna embarrass me.
Andy, you can't chime in on.
I'm
this
shutting
one.
up. I'm shutting up. Yeah, I'll
My
just stick this in my mouth.
memory-
Emily, we're starting with you, dude.
My favorite
What was the
memory of
question?
Andy.
Your favorite memory of hanging with Andy.
My favorite memory of
is it with
Andy was at
doing
the
Razor
Regent
Radio or
Theater.
like back in the
Hold on.
day?
Go ahead, Eric.
We had fun at NAM. We had a lot of fun.
I'm cracking up
2019
here.
One at a
I'm
time.
trying to say that my favorite memory with Andy is at the LA Regent, the night of the Destruction Tour. We opened that night and we were on the balcony, and I just fucking remember hugging you,
Place was
dude,
sold
saying
out.
fucking how amazing this moment was. And dude, I just me, you, and Bill were standing there and we were just all hugging each other and just going, fuck yeah. That
Drunk
was
as
amazing.
fuck. Yeah, that was Destruction,
Amazing.
Warbringer, Jungle Rot, you guys.
Yep. Dude.
That was a good night.
A night.
I ended up going back to the hotel with them, and their fucking tour bus dropped me off at the house and smoked a joint with Batman after they dropped me off. Batman still talks about that.
Hilarious.
All right, Eric Kuba, you're up. Give me your favorite memory.
I had a birthday party at the Rainbow, and at the end of the night, and my favorite part was he came to my birthday and asked me to buy him a shot. Of whiskey or something. We did a shot together. I paid for it. It's great. That's my favorite.
Oh, that's fucking awesome, dude. All right, Jason, you're up, dude. Give me
I
one.
think I had a blast watching Andy get shit faced at the Decibel Beer Fest at the Wiltern the night. He was pretty fucked up by the end of the night. But that was a good time, definitely. Yeah,
Oh, that was a Saturday at the Wilshire? We were
Right.
drinking with Riley from Power Trip.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. They killed it that night, man.
Mhm.
Rest in peace. That's another person.
All right, now Mike Abominator, besides the awesome Ruin show where you're shit faced, give me one other memory with fucking Andy.
The one memory of Andy that always sticks with me is when the first night I met his ass. I think it was the Galaxy in Santa Ana, but it was before it was the Observatory. It was the Galaxy. I don't even remember what show it was, but he was with some of the LA crew, and he just kind of jumps in the conversation like he already fucking knew me and started talking to me. And I was like, who the fuck is this guy? You know, and he had that leather hat. And
everybody
this
remembers
guy's
that
a
thing.
fucking creep, man. And then, you know, the more we chatted and whatnot, we became friends. And then I think shortly thereafter, you know, he started doing shit at the Joint with Andrea. And that's when he got Chris and I, you know, doing radio shows over there. And, you know, our friendship went from there. But, you know, one of the things that I always remember that night, it was like, this guy doesn't shut the fuck up. I can't even, I mean, I don't shut the fuck up, and this guy fucking talks more than I do.
That's true.
Fucking A, man. I was like, I can't even get a word in. But I love you, Andy, and congratulations on this.
Thanks, brother.
You've been a good
Remember that
friend.
as a radio host, dead
You've
air
always been a
equals death.
supporter of all the shit that I'm doing, and I appreciate it because, you know, I mean, Grave Hill was fucking good.
Big Conspiracy album's great too.
Still fucking giving me love, man. So I appreciate it. So
I like Ruin.
I love Ruin.
You guys are fucking heavy as fuck.
I love everything Mike's been in, but I'm fucking biased. Tom, give me a memory, man. Give me something that that we can work with here.
Yeah, man. Well, it's always radical running into Andy at shows, having a beer with the man, just catching up. But I think what sticks out the most to me is the first interview we did with Andy. We went into this radical building in the middle of LA. I guess it was some rapper
Hollywood
studio or some shit.
Yeah.
And then we went up to the upstairs suite, and that's where we actually met Nova Rain for the first time. It was us, Nova Rain, and something called Trichome Treats was on the show too.
Oh yeah, my
oh shit,
my edible weed guy.
Yeah, so we're talking, we're getting these awesome conversations, and this fucking guy breaks out just bags full of edibles, like badass edibles. Like, I'm talking blueberry muffins, cookies, brownies, like
s'mores,
shit, right?
S'mores.
So we were just having a radical time chatting with Andy, you know, meeting Nova Rain, and then we come out of the goddamn thing with just a bag full of edibles. Incredible first interview with the man. You know, I'm really stoked to see you doing 500 shows, and I fucking can't wait for more, brother. Hell yeah.
Those edibles, man, were some of the most deadly. He gave me the s'more thing, and he goes, Andy, I want you to take this home. I want you to eat a quarter of it, and then I want you to put it back in the Ziploc and put it away so you can't see it. I don't care. Put it in the closet. Well, I fucking threw it on the coffee table, you know. Next thing you know, I got munchies, and I ended up eating the whole fucking thing. I was in the fetal position for the next 9 hours. Oh,
gotta be careful, man. Oops.
Tom was trying to get you to shut the fuck up so he can tell a story next time you hang out. That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
Who loves you, baby?
Mike, thanks for joining us.
It is, man. Holy shit.
We appreciate Mike for joining us. It's awesome.
We appreciate all you guys, everybody.
Of course, dude.
All right.
All right, I guess it's my turn, dude. I guess it's my turn. My favorite memory of you was Murder in the Front Row, dude. Can't be tops.
Oh, yeah.
We fucking drive like 8 hours, blasting nothing but jazz music and whatever else. And you're like, what the fuck is this? And I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm driving. So we fucking
keep it mellow.
Yeah, we're keeping it mellow because we knew we were going to have metal the whole weekend. So I need fucking something to concoct my fucking eardrums. So we drive up there, and we we stay in the hotel. Next day, we
fucking nice Hilton.
Dude, you see fucking Tom Hunting just walking by us. We have all our fucking radio equipment. Didn't know what the fuck we were doing, of course. And we had like little like boom mics, like actual mic stands, and there's like 4 of us carrying these fucking mic stands with radio gear, and fucking we do the interviews and everyone's bumping into the mics, and it's just classic. So that was just a great memory. And then
we got to talk to some
Mark
legends
Biederman
that day.
Joining us. Yeah, dude, we got Doug Piercy and Mark
Ron
Biederman.
Quintana, Craig Lucicero, Phil Demo blew us off after he told us he'd come back.
That ruled. That ruled. That was awesome. But anyway, no. So that was a great memory. And then obviously me not being able to drive back because I was so fucking tired.
Oh, all of us were. We almost all died.
Oh, good times.
It was good times. Yeah, good times.
But yeah,
Anyway,
we got to thank Brian Lou for that. Brian Lou's the one who hooked us up on that.
absolutely, man. Well, Andy, let's get into some tunes, man.
All right.
Did we get Emily's story? Did we get
Hold on.
Emily's story?
Yeah,
Oh,
Emily,
yeah.
wait, hey.
Yeah, she started things off. But
I just heard something about Nam.
you might have got cut off.
That's pretty much it.
All of us assholes in the same room.
All right.
Or a lot of partying at the joint with Haggerty.
Oh shit.
Dan.
Fucking Dan rules.
Absolutely, dude. Well, I think this is our favorite memory because I don't know why, but thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
I tell you what, we're on August 21st. Me and Emily are gonna have a great memory because we're gonna see Merciful fucking Fate.
Oh,
I go fast. Fuck yeah,
jealous
dude.
as fuck.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, cheers, everybody.
Jealous.
Metal Steve in the background here.
Oh,
Cheers, everybody.
it's time to click off Jason
Hello?
Tyler right here now.
Hey, my birthday's tomorrow. Easy up on me.
I'll save you guys.
Hey, Steve-O. Hey, real quick, let's get into a track. He's supposed to have joined us by now, but I don't know where the fuck he's at. Here's Blind Illusion with Straight as the Crowbar Flies on
Oh,
Razor Radio.
Peterman.
the Peterman.
You guys hung up on poor Jason?
No. He had Steve over there.
No, he got Steve over there, so he had to hang up by himself. So
Hey, we already played that as his casket.
no, we just give shit. We just give him shit for no reason. That's how we do it.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
All right. The only two people that haven't joined us yet that I were expecting was Nikki from Grill 'Em All and Peterman, and we've already put in an hour and 15 minutes. Tanner, shall we give
Let's
10
go
more
two.
minutes or what?
Let's go for 2, dude. Let's go for 2 hours. Why not?
Damn.
All right.
I'm
Going
over here
hard.
drinking whiskey. All right, we're gonna go hard then.
I gotta finish my
I gotta
beer.
go.
So
I gotta go grab another beer. I'll be right back.
all right,
Tanner,
guess-
what are you drinking?
dude. I went the cheap route because I like cheap beer because I'm getting old. So I got with the Pacifico, the Pacifico. See how much I'm drinking?
Oh, that's great. A CBS.
Good choice.
I thought you were drinking Twisted Tea, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, I don't see anybody I
He
can
usually
throw it
drinks
at.
twisted tea.
I don't
More
see
of a
anybody-
weapon.
Well, hey, Mike's not here, so I can throw it at him. So I can't really drink any twisted.
Usually
tea.
drinks Mike's Hard.
Mike's hard what?
Ooh,
Oh my god!
Mike
Depends.
Hard.
I like that.
Depends
Mike
on what day of the week it is.
I like that you set that up to where Mike didn't finish it, so he had to fucking set that up for something else. That was good. That's good. Fucking
But you
good.
could
Right?
Did you see
Hey,
that
dude, so-
Void Vader
so-
patch there, Eric?
I saw that, man. I'm quite
Well,
honored. Get one of our new ones.
Hold on a second, Andy, show it off, dude.
The Void
See
Vader
that
patch is right there.
No, it's
That's-
not. That's you.
Oh,
Oh, it's over there.
It's on your stage right.
It's a good thing you got a
Yeah.
beer, man.
It's over here for the UFO.
UFO
Me and Eddie-
CDs are great.
UFO.
Stinker.
Oh, then look at right under the UFO is a fucking No Life Till Leather demo tape. That's pretty cool.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I got Exodus, and then on the back it's Merciful Fate.
I thought it came a draw.
Oh, your ass. I didn't quite see your back.
Well, it's Merciful Fate's.
Yeah, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
That was
I
good,
just
man.
have no
That's now
fun.
the new highlight of my life.
Oh my god.
That was your favorite memory, Mike? Is that what you said? That was
That's
your
it.
favorite-
Let's see.
That was it. All right.
I got
I'm
some
really
other
gonna hang
obscure Northern California. I got some Schizo.
There you go. Fuck yeah. It's a great band.
So
Hey, so
Our
Hellbender,
brothers.
what's going on? What's going on in the Hellbender camp? We're gonna
You
get
guys
to
were
all the
writing new
bands
tunes
right
last
now.
night, right?
we're just trying to write new music right now. We got about kind of, I don't know, 3-4 ideas. We're kind of shuffling around for basically the next stage. We haven't really seen each other because Bill got COVID around Christmas, and we just kind of stayed away from him. We were practicing at the Phoenix down the street from our little shack. Our jam space is too small, man. We can't. We're like we're right up on each other with this shit. So anytime anyone got sick, we all got sick, and it was right around last year we all got it before the shutdown. But so we had to go find the Phoenix to kind of load our
That's
shit
a nice
in,
place to
load it
jam,
out,
though.
Practice for 3 hours and whatever. But no one was there, and it's just just us. And
Where's the Phoenix? Is that a club or something up there?
It's a
the
legendary
Phoenix
theater in Petaluma.
Legendary.
All
Metallica's
right.
been there, Slayer, Megadeth, Testament.
Everybody's played there, including
Everybody's
Harry
been there.
Houdini.
Violence.
That's killer.
Everybody.
Yeah, California rehearsal spaces are always so tiny. That's one of the worst things about the States. It's tiny rehearsal spaces.
Yeah.
So that's
we
cool.
just
You
had-
got to jam at a theater instead.
Yeah.
I haven't had much luck with the Phoenix
player's house.
in the last 10 years. I finally got to go to the Phoenix about 4 years ago while I was up visiting up in the hometown up there in Petaluma. And guess who was fucking playing? Ex Mortis.
Harry Houdini.
Oh, Ex-Mortis? Really?
They're like, I go all the way up to my hometown and fucking I see the guys I see fucking every week. Especially at that time.
Sounds so pissed off. Right.
Dude, so Eric,
So-
I'm gonna go to Eric Kluber right now. What do you got going on for Void Vader as of this moment, for as far as the new record's concerned? What's planned?
The new record, well, the video, we finally got the video out and the single out, and everything's turned in. That thing's actually gonna come out on schedule. Again, April 23rd through Ripple Music. Pre-orders are available now, and then in the meantime, we gotta get back to playing our instruments and relearn our songs to play that show with you guys on May 1st, so you don't kick our ass.
Well,
Who else is on that bill?
I'm gonna say good luck because we're gonna bring it. So.
No, I agree though. Madras is pretty on fire every time they play.
Well, dude, here's the thing. Only like a month ago, they actually started rehearsing for the first time in 3-4 years?
Oh shit.
6.
6 years.
Are you guys
So,
kidding?
yeah,
Or,
No, we're not. I'm not kidding.
taking that
Madras
long of a
didn't used to rehearse. Now they do.
Well, hey, it really helps. I must say. Highly.
Some bands operate like that, and then I don't know how the fuck you can do that because I space out on my own lyrics all the time. Too many beers back in the day, too many bowls, and you're like, oh, fuck. You start drifting, and then you start, interacting with your guitar player or the crowd, and you don't know what day of the week it is. All of a sudden,
I'm a fan of rehearsal. I like it. You're right. Like a lot of bands out here don't rehearse regularly. They just kind of get together for shows. We used to rehearse all the time, weekly, and then the COVID did fuck that up.
It did.
We are now more like getting together for gigs. If we have something, we had bands to do 2 weekends, which is more than most bands. And those are the shows I was talking about driving out to Arizona because they're a lot more open. It was great. I'm so glad we did it. Kind of kept the momentum rolling for ourselves, but it was, we had to kick ourselves in the ass to get back in a fighting shape.
Oh
So
yeah,
that's where we're at,
and dude, I'm like so busy now to where I have to find time to rehearse on a regular basis. It's really tough for me, especially when I have all this free time, but I don't have this free time. I'm doing like
Well,
constant.
right. That's the other thing. Like when you change your lifestyle and your habits, getting back into a regular rehearsal. I mean, you guys are saying you didn't really do it, but either way, when you change your lifestyle and your commitments, it can really be hard to get right back into it. For sure.
Absolutely, man. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Make sure that everybody go check out Void Vader. Tom, what do you got going on for voices here, man?
It's been we're actually still rehearsing. We just totally renovated our rehearsal space. Did new carpeting, painted the walls,
Nice.
pimped it out.
Where do you rehearse?
We rehearsed at Electric Jungle in Fullerton. And it's just a monster room. We're actually looking to rent half of it. So if anybody wants to rent a dope studio for $300 a month, hit us up. It's
That's
monster, ton of room, reasonable stuff, and we're cool as hell to share with. But yeah, we've been rehearsing, still writing music. I'm really stoked on the stuff I've been writing lately. I actually switched entirely over to 7 strings on this album, so the material is much heavier, and it kind of opens up some different patterns for me too. That's one of the reasons I like to switch up tunings or play with more strings on my guitar, because your mind gets stale after a while and you come up with the same patterns over and over again. switching the instrument is just like a breath of fresh air, and it's been really helpful for the writing process on the new album. I am really stoked, and you know what?
Space.
It's all been about just playing and just getting better and just using this time wisely to save some money and build up this empire more than we can, you know. And that's really been a big part of it. Just working hard and keeping the momentum, you know, and keeping all the guys motivated. It's been hard, but we're pushing forward, and you know what? Everybody's spirits are really high right now. Everybody's pumping out, playing good music together, and you know, once we get on stage again, we're not going to miss a goddamn beat. We're going to get up there and shred that stage.
Oh, that's crazy. You are writing new music? Is it for a new album, or are you just kind of stockpiling ideas?
Now, this one specifically, I do write songs all the time. I got some side projects and stuff I like. It's good to keep fresh. But specifically what I'm talking about here are new Voices of Ruin songs. We're about halfway done with material on the new album, and it's sounding really cool, guys. I'm really pumped. I can't wait to unleash this stuff. But
dude, are you gonna do more fast stuff this time? More heavy stuff,
plenty of fast
cleans?
stuff.
Okay.
The vibe on the album is a little heavier, a little more technical so far. So a little more lead stuff popping in here and there. It's a lot heavier. Tempos are probably about the same. You know, we got one song at 230 and one song at 190 right now. So I mean, Voices has always been about, say, fast tempos, but we like to keep the good dynamic within those fast tempos.
Cool.
So there's a lot of technical stuff going on that people don't really hear. We just try and make radical songs, you know.
Absolutely.
They hit the fans.
Rad.
Now, Mike, how many Ruin records will we see this year?
Well,
or cassettes.
We got
sorry, cassettes. Yeah, sorry about that.
Spread Plague Death is the third full length. They'll be coming out next. We are basically, we got the mix down. Now we just need to do the samples, and Dan at Mammoth Mastering is going to be mastering it. He did the Vrenth record and sounded pretty massive, so we want to get a heavy duty mix on that, or master on that. So we'll get that going. Then obviously it's in the hands of fate and vinyl production and all that stuff. CDs and tapes don't take very long, so we kind of want to let that breathe a little bit. I mean, we could put out a bunch of shit in the meantime, but we want to focus on that full length because the labels involved are going to be investing a lot. We're doing full PR assault and going to be doing, you know, some videos and shit like that. We're actually we're getting pulled out of the underground, man. You know, you guys know me. I really don't give a shit about that stuff. But as far as mainstream, you know, we just kind of do our thing. But the fan base is growing. And at the end of the day, that's the important thing, is the people that support you. So if they're asking for it, we're going to fucking give it to them. So it doesn't matter what I think, you know. I don't give a shit about all that stuff, but we're going to expand a little bit, you know, with this next one and branch out, and the labels want to kind of push it. We're doing more copies, you know, whatnot, and we're going to really push it. So like I said, with the pandemic, the Ruin Camp, I mean, we really could have done a lot more, but
wow, you guys are doing a lot.
No, I know. I mean, that tells you, like, if you really think about it, since 2015, go to Metal Archives and look at the releases, and that's only about 75% of them. That's not including the special shit that I do on Death Metal Cult, the label, and a lot of the homemade shit that send off and whatnot. So
is that who I think it is?
It'll be interesting. Yeah, there's Mark.
Mr. Peterman.
I have arrived. What's going on, people?
All right. What is up?
So right on 500 shows now, huh? The big 500.
Yep.
Congratulations, Andy.
Thank you, Mark. Real quick though, I want to throw a shout out to Mr. Obama there for that Nihilus fucking banner hanging up behind him, and
rest in peace to LG
right here. Yeah.
Rest in peace to LG Petrov.
Man, the guy started
best to ever do it, and that I actually was able to meet him back in the day, and I mean, Left Hand Path. That's one of my tops, and them back in the day live is.
Yep.
I mean,
seen him at the Berkeley
like
Square.
That era of Morbid Angel, Entomb, Carcass, Napalm Death.
Yeah, the early 90s.
Bolt Thrower.
That early 90s stuff is hard to top. And at least for me, you know. And LG was just so massive. He was such a, you know, Nick Kay was the heart and soul of the band in that sense, but LG was a huge part of that
Nice
too.
guy.
So,
I like
Nihilist and Entomb. So,
sure, man.
yeah, that was a huge loss of a legend.
Yeah, he was super young. I got to see him a number of times. I saw him on the Wolverine Blues tour, and then
tour.
Straight. Andy, did you see them on any of the tours before that?
I saw him on Left Hand Path at the Omni. I can't remember. I think they played with Carcass and fucking like Obituary. It was one of those fucking Earache tours.
Yeah, Earache. Right. Like
Earache did a bunch of those tours, man, in the early 90s. I was stationed, my last duty station in the Navy was actually at Oakland, Alameda, right there. So I was always going to the Omni, and the Stone was still open. And Ruthie's was shut down, but I remember seeing the New Titans on the Block tour at the Omni. I was in the Navy too, with Sepultura, Sacred Reich, Napalm Death, and Sick of It All. That shit was off the chain.
I kind of, you know, I lost track of Entomb there with that middle era. I mean, they were doing some stuff.
When they went,
it was
into the Rat
okay,
and
but it
Roll?
wasn't really the same, you know. And but they played Murderfest for Dan. It was like 2009, Murderfest 4 or something like that. He just posted the flyer a few days ago.
Yeah, I saw it.
Brought back some good memories because they were fucking incredible, man. They were, and it was only, I think it was only Alex on guitar. They only had one fucking guitar player that night.
Yeah, as a
but he did the 2 full stack, you know, guitar switch trick, and they still sounded like fucking massive, you know, clandestine Left Hand Path and Entomb. Like there was Uwe and Alex were both there again, and it was heavy as fuck, and they were fucking incredible. And LG, I'll never forget. I mean, he put on one of the best performances of death metal frontman I've ever seen, and that was all the, you know, that wasn't that long ago. He still had it.
11 years ago.
So that was incredible.
Well, yeah, one album, if no one's ever heard, it's called Serpent Saints, and I think it's absolutely incredible. And it never got any press. Really, once they got off Earache or whatever, they were like huge for a hot minute, and then they really kind of faded into obscurity for a while.
It went into the Death and Roll thing, you know?
Well, I love the Death and Roll. That was huge. Wolverine Blues was Death and Roll, as was To Ride. I mean, I love that stuff. But Serpent Saints is more back to death metal. It's fucking incredible album. It's around that time you're talking about, Mike.
But once you started getting into it went even more Death and Roll.
I have Eric. I have a bunch of buddies that tell me on a constant basis that I need to get my head out of my ass and go check out some of that Entomb stuff towards the end, like some of the death metal stuff.
I have it all.
I probably will, just because, you know, just for out of respect to LG in that sense. You know, at this point, unfortunately, he's not with us, so it's kind of like, all right, I want to appreciate this guy's work as a whole. I might not be a fan of some of the stuff because I really wasn't into the Death and Roll stuff, you know, and that's just me, you know. It's just no big deal.
Like I said,
if you guys want to get into fucking Swedish death metal,
oh shit, what's that?
Oh, that's the book.
Highly recommend this book.
Hey Andy, have you seen this one?
The New Finland. I got it on order.
I just got it.
It's
I'm reading the Finland one now. The Finland one's fucking badass, but this one is just insane.
What book is it?
No Speed Limits. Quebec metal.
Wow.
Nice.
Fucking Montreal on Canadian metal.
It's all fucking. I mean, the Voivod chapter is fucking insane.
So Sacrifice.
All of it. I mean,
cool.
Exciter?
No, I'll check it out.
Well, it's Quebec based. I mean, they talk about a lot of those bands or whatever, but it's mainly Quebec. I just kind of got into it. I saw it online and had to get it. So, yeah, the Finland one's fucking badass, though.
Yeah, I got that on order. The Quebec, what publisher put that book out?
Temple of Mystery Records.
Interesting.
That's Anik, Hellbent for Cooking, and you know, she did the Morbid Tales fanzine. You've probably seen her.
Yeah,
online.
I got Morbid Tales. The cool thing about my sweetest death metal book is Daniel signed it for me, and he put, Andy, this book will kill God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty hard.
Yeah, no, that's a great book, man. I always have to go back and in the back section, I got to see what demos I have. I got about 60% of those demos that are back there still.
And it's put out by Bazillion Points and Ian Christie, and all his books rule.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think I've read a couple of his books. Did he do any of the Slayer books or one of the Slayer books?
Yes, he did one of the Slayer books, and he put out The Murder in the Front Row.
Yeah, Ian's a great guy, man. He's actually a really good guy.
He's cool
He
as fuck.
actually, when I was working at Metal Maniacs, he hooked me up his MP3 library for a little bit. So a lot of the shit that I was playing on your show, I got from Ian.
Yeah, Ian's a great dude.
When he has his time slot on Liquid Metal, he's definitely one of the best DJs and most informed about different subgenres.
Well, he puts all his shit up as history. Makes it connect.
Yeah.
Well, he's been there, done that. He was actually there during all these eras, and
yeah,
you know, he's
his
there.
Yeah,
so he was there. So I
But
mean,
he
that's,
also-
his knowledge is you can't fuck with it.
Play stuff on that stage that you don't hear on anyone else's shows. He did.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, he knows his shit, man. He knows his shit.
Yeah,
So
that Metal and Gear Fest that you mentioned, Jason.
Yeah.
I was drinking with Ian and Harold and fucking Brian and Daniel, and we were arguing. I remember was Dave Mustaine was pouring beers. What was the first thrash metal song ever? And that just recently came up on a documentary like 2 weeks ago, and they're talking about Exodus being the first thrash band. But what do you guys think was the first thrash metal song ever?
Ooh, man, oh man. Besides the mainstream, I mean, I would think, you know, the bands who, I think it had to be something Venom. I would have to think that.
Venom's close. I went with Accept Fast as a Shark.
Okay, what year was? Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Tanner.
Yeah, I mean, Fast as a Shark is brutal, man, but it's still kind of speed metal, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, it's
got that
either
double bass
Venom or
all the way
Exodus.
through.
I think Exodus was Venom was getting pretty heavy duty, man. I mean, you know, Venom's like that's still my, you know, Venom and Black Sabbath are my fucking gods. So it's I'm not gonna argue if someone says Venom, but I know Exodus kind of they made fun of Slayer for wearing makeup, and they also Metallica was in Anaheim.
They made Slayer
Metallica
take
was
the
in
makeup
Anaheim,
off.
and fucking
They
Exodus
were
was
not
kinda told, "Hey,
allowed to
fucking
play
move up here
Rookies
and do
in
it
with
right."
makeup.
Oh, really? That's awesome. That's a great story.
Exodus was making fun of Anthrax too, so it's kind of like
Oh,
Exodus.
dude,
with
I
the,
saw that
Bailoff,
show. I saw
Bailoff was
Exodus
ragging on everybody, man.
blow
He ragged on-
fucking Anthrax off the stage. It wasn't even funny. Because that's
Bailoff
the
was
River
ragging
Theater.
on fucking Metallica, Anthrax, and Slayer. So
Dude, yeah, but he rag on people in different cities. He still took shit after the Ultimate Revenge when he fucking says to the New York crowd, "You guys killed California." They used to play that in the Stone, and they'd throw shit at him when he fucking it was on the video screen.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, and all they were doing was headbanging at that Studio 54 show. There was no pit.
Really?
Anyway.
I mean, I'm not sure. Okay. Well.
That's good
Well,
metal talk, though, right there.
well,
Anytime you
Tanner-
can bring up fucking Bailoff, things are good.
Tanner, what
Right,
were you
Tanner?
gonna- Tanner?
Oh yeah. I would make an argument though for Motorhead's Overkill, just from the double bass style.
Yeah,
But I know that's been considered more speed metal. But I would make
it's
it.
just
me
some
tell
heavy
you-
rock and roll, but I mean, I'm not going to argue
Let me
that
tell
either.
you it's not
That's
even
my favorite
metal.
Motorhead song. And I
Or
love
Excite-
Motorhead. So.
But I can argue Exciter as well because that first Exciter record was what 83.
Well, Heavy Metal Maniac is fucking, you know, it's pretty brutal, man.
That's what I'm saying.
That
So
one
I
too. So what was that 85?
83, I think. I think it came out like
82 with
83.
Fast as a Shark, baby.
That's true.
And
So
I
there you go,
remember
man.
that
That might
song
be
coming on and hearing that double bass all the way through. That was trashy. You could trash the
Well-
fucking Fast as a Shark.
Yeah, I like that.
But that's
I like
just my
it.
vote.
I like Holy Grail's version.
Nobody loses this argument because we get to talk about some badass shit, you know?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
that's all that
Legendary stuff.
matters. We get to revisit some fucking classic fucking era shit. So
Here's the
whether
thing.
it's
It always
Venom,
tripped me out.
Exodus. I mean, we
Except-
can also we could say Bursting Out by Venom.
Oh, yeah.
We could say, well, you could say black metal by Venom because that's pretty fucking. That's a thrash song mixed.
You can
in
really
with-
say any of the Venom stuff just because the production was heavy duty. I mean, you know, they're actually underrated as far as the influence they had on music in general. That's why I love them so much. You know, that's why they are loved so much in a lot of ways.
Them and Hellhammer.
I feel the same.
Well, of course.
I feel the
Frosty
same.
Hellhammer.
Yeah, and I feel the same with Exciter for me. I always felt like they were super underrated in that.
I always I say that Heavy Metal Maniac has the best drum production in heavy metal history, as far as I'm concerned.
Dude, did you know that
sounds
was a
like
demo?
fucking John Bonham is playing fucking thrash.
Yeah, and did you know that was a demo? That was a demo that they turned into a record. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
happens a lot.
I didn't know that at all. So
no, Exciter fucking ruled, man.
I saw them on the Long Live the Loud tour at the Stone with Megadeth and fucking Death Angel, and they held their own even on the third record.
Headline? Did Exciter headline or did Megadeth?
Exciter headlined. Megadeth was support, and that was the Chris Poland, Gar, Junior, and fucking Dave.
I never got to see Exciter, man. You're lucky. I never got to see them, and they've always been one of my favorite bands.
Yeah, me and Tanner saw them last year.
They're epic.
Yeah, I didn't see the later stuff.
And I saw the old original Exciter play Maryland Death Fest in 2016.
No, wait a
That
minute.
was good.
Hey,
On
Tanner.
the Edison lot with Hyrax and fucking Demolition Hammer. That was a good day.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hey, Tanner, isn't Daniel from Diamonds? Isn't he playing guitar for Exciter? Am I thinking of the right band?
He is now, but me and Andy saw the original Exciter play the Regent, and it was fucking mind blowing. It was like I was transformed into 1985 again. Like, dude, they were wearing the same fucking clothes that they wore, and Dan was killing it on drums, but they sounded just like they did on like Heavy Metal Maniacs, and it was like,
that Dismal's Fest?
Yes,
The big
dude.
yeah,
Dude, it was epic, and
Where he
I
brought in
couldn't believe it. But I was
Exciter,
stoned
Nasty
and drunk,
Savage.
so- yeah, and I was stoned and drunk and got backstage for no reason. Again, always happens for me at the fucking Regent. Yeah, I don't know why I get backstage. Andy knows this too. I tell him all the time. But dude, they were one of my favorite bands I've probably seen live. And Nasty Savage, man, I gotta say, not as great as Exciter.
No, but they held their own. They're also 10 years older than Exciter. Nasty Ronnie's he's 62 or something like that. That's old.
I think Dan is like in his 60s.
I think
right?
Exciter came out before Nasty
I think
Savage.
Exciter came out before Nasty Savage.
Yeah, maybe.
But the point is, like, all the highs were gone from Nasty Savage, and it's like a key point for me for Nasty Savage.
Ronnie was a fucking wrestler too, dude. He's been concussed a few times.
Oh yeah. I'm just
He
saying.
still smashes TVs on his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they were Dead Conspiracy. When I was in Dead Conspiracy, we played a fest with Nasty Savage in Portland, and they were okay. I mean, they were good, but it wasn't.
That's only one of two times they've been on the West Coast. They played that thing in Portland, and they played the thing for Dismal. That's it. That's the only time Nasty Savage has ever been out here.
Yeah. No, they were good, and he was, doing the whole smashing TV thing and all that, and but no, it was.
I'm just saying.
Who else played with Nasty Savage that night, Tanner? I can't remember. Exciter and Razor were the next.
Didn't Nuclear Assault play, or am I thinking of something else?
You're right. And Decapitator, fucking
That's right.
Matt Harvey's band.
And Night Demon played too. I believe Night Demon played that thing as well.
He got them together for one off. Harvey did with Cole and the other guy.
Yeah, I remember that.
One Shot Will Kill.
Yeah, but
Decapitator played Bailoff's last show at the Covered Wagon with him.
Oh shit!
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, I gotta sign off.
All right, buddy. Thanks for joining us, man. We appreciate it, dude. Happy 500th show, Andy. We all love you.
I'm proud of you guys.
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. What do you say we end it with some
Take care,
Exodus
guys.
right
Best
now?
luck to you. Stay healthy. Fucking stay safe.
And this
Don't
is
kill
Deliver Us.
anybody, and if you do, don't get caught.
Absolutely.
Don't get
We're
caught.
gonna end the
Watch
500
those
show.
fucking true crime shows on how to fucking get rid of evidence and whatnot. But I didn't tell you that.
All right.
Love you, baby.
All right, man.
Yeah, have to cut up some bodies next week.
Congratulations, Andy and Tanner. Love you guys. We'll
Thank
talk
you.
soon. I'll send you some fucking tracks of the album here shortly.
Cool.
Oh yeah. We'll put them in the rotation. All right.
Take care, everybody.
It is my 500th show, and thank you all you guys. But we're gonna end it with my favorite fucking band right now. Exodus with Deliver Us to Evil right now on
Razor Radio.
See ya!